I've got an unboxing to do. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all staying well. I'm not doing too bad, but I'd be lying if I said I'm absolutely well. I've just got over taking a course of antibiotics because I had a chest infection. But let's see what's inside the box. And there we have it. It is an Arrows Hobby 64mm EDF jet, otherwise known as the Marlin. So before we go inside the box, let's take a look at some of the specifications. So I won't bore you with reading them out how I have done on other videos. I will spot a few highlights. So it's got 2840 3150 kV, means nothing to me. I really must look these numbers up and see what they actually mean. 40 amp electronic speed controller. Here's the kick, it's got eight 9-gram servos. Wow. It is 6-channel, 64mm EDF unit. This is an 11-blade unit. It takes 4S batteries. Here they've said it's from 2200 to 2600 milliampere hour, 35C. I ordered some batteries specifically for the Marlin, and I'll keep them for it. And they are 4S 2200s, but they're more than 35C. This Arrows Hobby's Marlin apparently is a perfect entry-level jet. They claim it flies as well as a high-wing trainer. It will be interesting to judge. And their marketing blurb actually says it's a super easy to fly jet. It apparently is inherently stable, predictable in flight, has high lift characteristics. They say it's a great way to get into the world of jets. It has ample power. No glue required for assembly, so it's screw not glue. Buzz line on the packaging is for those who love jets but have never tried to fly one. The Marlin is your ticket into the world of electronic jets. So let's see what wonders lie within this box. Wow, really well packed. Okay, here's the thing. I've done nothing seriously except take the top of the box off. And I will bet all the money in my bank account that this plane is made by FMS. It's made by FMS. I'm just looking at this foam density here, and the smoothness, the feel, these pieces. It's FMS all over it. It's just stamping out at you saying, I'm made by FMS. I love FMS. I think they make fantastic quality aircraft. It would help if I flew? It might help if I flew a few more of their aircraft. The only one I think I've done that's FMS is the Super Easy 4. And as he says, it's just super easy. It's a trailer, for goodness sake. Let's get this laid out and then we'll go through all the bits. This is the lowest part count I've ever seen. What have we got here? And this is gorgeous, by the way. We have a fuselage. We have horizontal stabilizer. And we have a wing. We have undercarriage. 2mm hex head bolts for screwing into brass nuts. We have a manual. The manual shouts FMS. The joining bolts, 2mm FMS. One spare FMS. The foam density, the packing, the build quality, it's all FMS. Well done, Arrows Hobby. Brilliant. I don't know where to start. Let's start with the manual as always. So here's the manual. There's your part count. A, B, C, D, E, F. The other real nice thing about this before we get into it is that the screws are all the same. You don't have to mess around with what screw goes where. They're all the same. You just use the screws. pictorial. Well, and there's some writing there, but it's mostly pictorial. 3 screws hold the tails together. 5 screws for the main wing. 9 screws in the packet. Centre of gravity, wow, 80 to 90 millimeters from the root, leading edge. The wheels are basically just wire. They are sprung, but they're very stiff. Bit of foam, quite small. That says 1.75 inch. So they will work on short grass, which I have. I'll probably end up hand launching it. The wheels have got spacers, but they do use these circlips, which I'm not keen on. You know, these little C-clips, circlips. So I will be putting some foam tack on the tip of those just to make sure they don't accidentally pop off. But that's it, that's the wheels. Here's your goodie bag. Not so goodie, because all it consists is a hex head, countersunk, 2mm. That's the size of the hex you need. Bolts. That's it. Look at the wing. Whoa, beautiful wing. Look at that wing, so smooth, so dense. Everything's connected for you. Is it labelled? Yep, there's your flaps. There's your ailerons. I mean, what can I say? Foam hinged. Look at this underside, look at that. This plane excites me. Carbon spar running right the way through the wing. Beautiful ball link connectors on the horns. The horns are these new ones where you screw in from the top. Lovely. They've got Arrow branded servos. I can't see if they're metal or not. I'll have to check that out. But everything's connected. 2 servos for your flaps and 2 servos for your ailerons. The wing therefore has, as you can see, 4 servos. If I am going to hand launch this and belly land it, I might need some servo covers, which I've already started looking into. And here's a nice thing. Okay, here's a nice thing. I'll take a photo and show this. They've actually put a little slit in the foam so you can get a screwdriver into there to undo the horn. How many times have I had to cut that out so I could get a screwdriver in? White tape covering up the cables, and 5, 2 here and 3 at the front, holes for your joining bolts. Yeah, very nice. Here's the horizontal stabilizer. 3 screws, 1 either side and 1 in the middle. 2 servos, 1 for each elevator. Again, ball link connectors, everything already connected, already there. Be interesting because these are both elevators, so they must go onto a Y lead as well. So the connector in there is probably already a Y lead that runs the full length of the fuselage. So we'll take a look at that. Not much else I can say because it's the same quality as the wing. It's super. These are decals as they are on the wing, but they feel so smooth and wonderful. This has got to be coated, and I would not be surprised if these hinges weren't laminated. In fact, I can see they are. These hinges are being laminated, the foam hinges. Or it might be that nylon stuff. Carbon spar running through this wing. Through this horizontal stabilizer. Yeah, lovely. take a look at the fuselage. Wow, loads of space in the fuselage for the air to flow through. Two great big ducts here, cheat hole in the wing, air intakes on the side. Look at that baby. Oh yeah. Yep, look, two connectors. Two connectors for your elevator. And what's really nice is that all the wiring is held in place above the airflow for the ducted fan in the top part of this fuselage. Take a quick look at the vertical stabiliser and rudder. Again, it's all got ball links already connected, servos installed, wiring run through, laminated hinge. Nose wheel. There's an air vent here as well. That's got to be for cooling, because this air vent goes through to feed the EDF unit. The actual speed controller, which is a 40 amp Arrow's own brand, is up the front here, so that's not going to get any cooling from these ducts. Five of them, connectors for the wing in the saddle, and I can see brass inlays in all of them. Really nice. This is where the EDF unit is, and it's got two screws, so I'm presuming, yeah. So you undo those screws and it looks like this whole bit can come out, but you'd have to cut the transfers. That's a good view of the unit. See if we can get that on camera. Look at that, 11 blades. 11 blades of power. Yeah, very nice. It's got a hatch, non-magnets on this one, no messing around. It's got a lovely hatch spring that you pull back. See if I can take the hatch off. Yep. There we go. I'm so tempted just to spray this black because it's got a moulding line. Keep this bit grey, but make the cockpit part black. I might do that. Nice plastic plate here, because you put that in there and then you push it down and it locks in. Do that, lifts out, put it in, you just push it down and get the cables out of the way and it clicks into place. That is nice, because it comes up from this side here. Very nice. Oodles of space in there, oodles of space. You've got the steering wheel servo up here at the front, a tray with Velcro on it. And what have we got in here? Channel 2, elevator, so that's a massive Y lead. And here's your rudder and your steering nose wheel into a Y lead as well. Really shove your receiver somewhere in there. See what I've seen? I didn't know it came with one of those. I thought it came with an EC3. XT60! Yeah! Love it. Wow, that is cool. That is really cool. Really looking forward to putting this together and getting it in the air. Well, I've ordered some decals and I am replacing Marlin with Martyn. And it won't be T-I-N, because I could have just made that L into a T. My Martyn is M-A-R-T-Y-N. So I've got some decals coming in blue. I'm going to take those off and I'm going to put my name on the back there. So thanks for watching, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on another video. Cheers!